so at least we have that. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Bujazz podcast. My headphones, I can only hear out of my left ear all of a sudden. This is a really good start.
Yeah,
it was fine a second ago.
I don't even have
Hang
headphones. This is high production.
This is a really good start. Okay, I can hear everything again. I just had to kill our splitter.
That's fine.
Okay.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Today we're gonna talk about what's been happening with our game.
Just briefly.
Because that's what we've been working on. Still working on this golf game. It's
come a long way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely come a long way.
It's not finished by far.
Yeah.
It turns out we don't know how to play golf, and swinging a golf club in Unity is like really difficult.
We need to hire Tiger Woods or something.
Yeah,
to create our
far out.
game.
Yeah, just put it in like one of those like dot suits.
The motion tracking.
Yeah, motion tracking, that dot suits. I'm a cinematographer apparently.
Well, I don't even remember what we last said in the podcast.
Yeah,
about it.
It's been ages since we've uploaded a podcast. I think the last time we were even talking about it, we'd only just had the maps done and only had even put the maps, or like just started to create a scene in Unity.
We were working on models.
Yeah, so that was like a month ago,
Yeah.
maybe. And from then till now, we've like it's fun. It works.
Yeah.
Like you can you can play the game. Like it actually, like it's a game, sort of.
And
it's so weird. It's if we were to, where's our Trello thing? That'll tell us what we've done.
Yeah, we should probably have that up.
Yeah.
But I don't have it on this laptop. So we've taken the models that we're working on, the levels, the golf club, and the ball, and we've slotted it all into Unity. And now we're just working on the code side of it, which has been pretty fun. It's a good experience.
It's been a lot of fun because we went into it because so Sam and I work a little bit differently when it came to this initially, and now I'm starting. I work well and truly the same as you do at this point now. Yeah. But initially, I was just like, I need to try research and understand like the anatomy of like C# in Unity before I can start. And Sam's just like, I'm just gonna Google words and put them together and just hope they like make something move.
Yeah, I'm more of a learn as you go type deal, but I think that's how you just get it done.
Well,
and you also learn a lot.
So I was learning a lot researching, but then Sam just dived into it, and I was like, oh man, I just want to dive into it too because it just looked really fun. So we both just went into it and was just like, oh, I don't know how to do this, and then we just Google how to do this, and then just like just literally look at what different things mean and put it together and then type it, and then
that's it.
Now things work.
That's the process.
Yeah, that's literally what the process has been.
So far we've got in the running game.
So we got all scenes, all our 10 pre-made maps.
Yeah,
are in the game, all set up initially as a scene in Unity. And then what did you start with initially? Yeah, so Sam did like the club and ball movement initially.
Yeah, so I rigged up so you can hold the mouse button down and it charges up like a swing power, and then you can hit the ball into the hole in the wall, and then I rigged it up so that when you hit the ball in the hole, it restarted the scene. So you could just endless hit the whole ball in the wall. But that was the first phase.
That was literally like
the
testing.
Demo. That was the demo.
I've never like when you sent me that little video of you having done that, I was like losing my shit.
Yeah.
Like, holy shit.
Yeah.
We've been talking about this for ages, but like I didn't think we'd actually like have it happening. Not in a negative way.
It's like mind blowing.
Yeah, it was so weird. It's like we told this stick to like just hit this, and then that just to go
in the ball
in a hole, and then it just like reset.
It was
phenomenal.
And I think,
It's like taking a good poo, I reckon.
and
It's pretty up there. Like,
dude, better than a poo. I
actually,
reckon
you know,
there'd probably be like about 5 good poos.
yeah. If you, but not at once. Like,
Because I've never been on the toilet and I've been like, fuck it.
you know what? You make a very good point.
Yeah.
Okay, it's nothing like a good poo.
I need to do like 5.
Not that I'm. Yeah. Okay.
Are we talking about shit?
Yeah.
Okay, so
So ball movement, and then
we're hitting the ball in the wall and then it reset. So that was like the first phase
Yeah.
of it. And then I think the next phase was we were in a Discord chat together, both working on the games on like, I think we were working on separate sections.
Mm-hmm.
So you were working on a score system.
Yeah.
Which we worked out. Well, you worked out to be every time the scene reset, it'd add 1 point to the score,
Mm-hmm.
and then it'll display the score in text on the screen.
Yeah.
And works awesome.
Yeah. The
perfect.
fact that I told the computer how to count, I've never been so excited about that in my life. Literally told a computer to count when one thing hit another thing. Amazing.
It's past the Turing test, mate.
Straight up. I feel like I'm an amateur programmer. I'm gonna put that on my Instagram bio now.
Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
And as he was working on that, I was working on a thing so that a like code object so that the hole in the wall would randomly change position on the wall every time you score a point between 2 parameters. And that was really cool. It was literally just like move x-axis along these 2 numbers somewhere randomly.
Yeah. The only annoying thing that doing that has added to the game is the fact that when it came to, so from there we went to like having the scene change when you hit like a certain score. But it turns out we're not good at our own game. So we sat there for like
You're talking about testing.
testing it. Like, it's like, because initially it's like, oh, if you get 10 points, the scene will change to like one of the other maps or scenes. And it was like 10-15 minutes and neither of us could get to 10. And then it was, one of us clicked. It was like, why don't we just change the variable just to make sure the like code works?
Yeah, we changed.
So we cheated our own game.
We changed the amount of points you get every time you score. To like 5 or something.
For some reason, just that whole picture was just like fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
The fact that we just we couldn't beat her. We couldn't get.
Yeah, well,
we've gotten a lot better since.
I think
for sure
the direction of our game might have changed a little bit. So from what we've spoken about so far, it's going to be, to win the game, you have to get 100 points consecutively. And every 10 points, it changes the level.
Yes.
And maybe every 10 points, we might make it so that the hole gets smaller or something like that eventually. So it's going to be like a rage golf game. And every time you miss a shot, it's going back to 0.
Yeah,
so you can be right on 99.
It's
miss it and back to 0.
Like permadeath, for lack of a better word. No checkpoints, no...
Yeah.
You shit. Simple as that.
Yeah. And...
Which is
so...
infuriatingly fun.
Yeah.
What's your score now? What's your... I think...
Mine was 21.
I think I got to 30 the other day. I think...
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I think I got to like 31 or 32 maybe.
Far out.
Yeah. I was on a bloody roll.
So that's where we are currently. Now Kelly is working on a animation for the golf club so that it rotates as you're holding the mouse down, so you kind of know how much power you're using. Because at the moment, there's no way of telling
it's literally
how much
like
power you're using.
There's 2 variables, 0 to a whatever. You hold it down, and it's almost like muscle memory at this point.
Yeah.
And then when you let go, the club kind of just like rotates a bit and just like forces itself into the ball. And it's like, it works, but it doesn't look natural. It doesn't look smooth.
Yeah.
So obviously the goal is to like have a swinging club.
Yeah.
And it's proving to be quite challenging. And
I don't know why.
I feel like I'm onto something at the moment.
Like I've tried doing it as well, and I can't. everything I do, it just does
Yeah,
something totally different to what it
does
should
like
do.
a loading screen, like rotating sort of diagonal spin on everything I've tried.
Like I'm the Skyrim loading screen.
Yeah,
Have you
something
seen
like that. Yeah, exactly like that. But I feel like today actually I'm onto something.
Yeah, I saw
It's
that.
like an actual swing now,
Yeah.
but it's just telling it to be more specific with the swing. I don't actually understand it, and I don't understand what I typed enough to tell it to do something different. So,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We might be able to look at it tomorrow.
Yeah, exactly. But so that's what I'm currently doing.
I don't even know what I'm currently doing.
Well-
Cause I was just trying to get the scene changes working for ages.
Well, yeah, because the
I
other
got-
thing
I
that was
did that.
weird was that is
I'm still yet to pick my next thing I'm working on.
oh man, you know what? We should do the like the hole changing size as the score gets bigger.
So I should just start working
Maybe
on that.
because I don't feel like that'd be complicated. You just got to create a new object and destroy and then
Mm.
spawn a new object essentially
Yeah,
when it hits a certain number.
yeah. No, wait, no. I was okay. No,
Yeah, what,
so
were you doing
we
something
we
else?
have a bug in our game.
Oh, the double score thing.
We passed that.
Oh, okay.
That was
Oh no, that was a resetting level, not resetting when it. Yeah, I remember what that
So
was.
so
Anyway,
when we were setting up the score with the scene changes, the code we had would every time you score 1 point, it randomly score 2 points when you hit the hold on the ball and wouldn't restart the scene. But we've
Yeah.
changed the code and it's
Yeah, I forgot we got past
that's
that.
fixed. But
What's our current bug?
the current bug where you get to the forest level and
Oh,
then you,
yeah.
then you get past the forest level and then all the levels start loading inside the forest level. So
It
there's
just
just like
looks-
models on top of models. So you
And
load
it's-
the forest level,
yeah.
it's like nice and peaceful and everything, and then you get another 10 points and all of a sudden there's just a cemetery.
Yeah,
of
yeah, it's like a
like
tomb
dead
that
people.
rises in the middle.
Yeah.
Or it's like a stadium of like audience members
Yeah,
watching golf
just
just
in the
spawn
forest.
into like
It's fucking Ewoks.
yeah, it's
in
just
there.
yeah. It was as entertaining as that was. It's not going to stay in the game.
Yeah, it made it lag a little bit. For
Yeah,
me as
yeah,
well.
because it's just loading in friggin' layers and layers of
Yeah,
scenes.
it's like textures overlapping.
Yeah.
It doesn't like it.
Oh, it's just yeah, that was pretty funny though. Maybe we'll leave it in there.
So yeah, I gotta fix that. I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
Yeah.
We've added sound effects as well. A little
Mhm.
like a when the
Oh man.
ball hits. It's
I've-
the best. It's the best I've ever heard.
At the moment because the sound plays, the sound audio clip plays anytime the club just collides with another object. At the moment, because of my like the I'm gonna call it like a pendulum swing. How it's like doing it, it's just like because it's colliding
when
with
it's
the
hit-
ground.
yeah.
It's going into the ground.
Yeah.
And I'm just sitting there, just holding it there, just sort of just disappointed in myself. I'm just like, why isn't this working? It's just clicking at me.
That's it.
It's mocking me with its metronome.
Yeah,
But-
I think that's what we're up to.
Yeah, that's where we're up to. So it's cool because the game works,
Yes.
which is really exciting. Like
Yes.
I'm hyped about it.
Yeah, I'm
it's so
super hyped.
simple.
Every single time we finish our next objective in the game, it's like fuck yeah, like
Yeah.
it's an actual like fist pump
Yeah,
moment.
we're both just
It's,
losing our shit. It's
Yeah.
so much fun, and it's so simple, but it's so satisfying because for the most part, like the scoring, even I didn't. That was probably like the quickest thing. That was that was fairly simple, but like there was a couple. It was like maybe an hour or two I worked on it, and then like that 2 hours of time, and then it starts like counting as it hits a hole in the wall. It's just.
yeah.
I was just like, what? I told it to do that. Like, it was so cool.
Yeah.
Can't explain it, but 100%. I don't know if I could be a programmer.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I really enjoy it, but it is literally just debugging.
Yeah. It's like you get your original code and it doesn't work every time, and then you
Yeah.
have to try and fix it.
I don't think there's not been a point where I've just been like, oh, cool, I've got an idea, or I'm pretty sure I know how to do this, and I've just typed it in and it's just worked. There's been
Yeah.
not one time where that's happened.
Yeah.
We could argue that's due to the fact that we still don't even really know what we're doing. I'd say we don't know what we're doing a lot more than when we started.
Yeah.
But I'm like, man, Google. It's just what is it? Stack Overflow. Oh,
Yeah, I just use the Unity forums.
And the Unity
for any
forums are
other
really good
stuff.
as well.
Stack Overflow is good.
Oh man, today when I started Googling different things to like work out the swinging thing. And there was a Unity forum from like 2013. So obviously a lot has changed. One with Unity and whatever else, and
Yeah.
just naming in like C# with Unity. And then literally this dude from 2017, like the end of last year, was just like, I know this is an old forum, but I ran into this myself and thought I'd post my fix. And I was like, you champion, you absolute legend, because that's like gotten me to a next point. I'm like, it's just, there's so much of that. Unlike when you're troubleshooting with IT, and then you're Googling why doesn't my thing work? And then someone's like, oh, this isn't working. And then there's like a bunch of suggestions. And then the dude originally posted like, oh, I fixed it, but doesn't tell you how he did it. And then the forum ends, and it's just...
Yeah, I came across
constantly.
a forum where there's like no comments. It's like the dude's question is exactly what I wanted to know how to fix, right?
Yeah.
And there's no comments on it, and it's like a super old thread, and I'm like, oh, what the fuck? And then I look up the top, and it says marked as solved. And he says, oh, don't worry, 5 minutes after I posted this, I solved it. I'm like, you're not gonna say how. It's just you just delete the forum, delete the post. Nothing happened on there. Just delete it. Don't mark it as solved.
Just straight up flexing on Unity forums.
Don't worry, I fixed it myself.
Don't even worry about it.
I'm just gonna post about every really common unsolvable problem and just put, don't worry, I fixed it myself. And then, so I get heaps of emails, and then I just fuck them.
Just fuck them, dude.
Yeah. People complaining about my forum usage. Anyway. That was a rant.
Yeah, that was a bit of a rant. But it's so true. But I guess my point was, for the most part, the Unity forums are super helpful.
Yes.
Even if it's really old stuff where it doesn't directly apply, like it's old documentation or it's old, because variables and names and wording and stuff changes all the time. Well, not all the time, but it has over like 5 years at the very least. It's super helpful, which is really cool. I'm just surprised that it is as helpful as it is. Until you're like...
It isn't even in focus.
That's fine.
Why am I fixing it now? It's like... I think I screwed it up.
I'm pretty sure it was fine.
It must be my eyes. My eyes aren't focused.
Is that better? That was so dumb.
Thanks, man.
Why did you let me do that?
I don't know. I thought you were going to thumb my eye out for a second.
Why would you got to let me do that? You just calmly stared at me while I was going to thumb your eye. But anyway, that's pretty much where we're at with it. Should we...
What?
Yeah. Like the game.
Yeah, that's
it. Pretty much where we're at. That's where we're going with it. I mean, the goal is to have it finished, or at least, no, not finished, like demo finished by the end of this month.
Yes.
But like we've already had it at a demo finished point. We're just kind of seeing where we're at by the end of this month.
Yeah, we're well ahead of where we wanted. What we wanted for a demo.
Yeah, for sure. Like we were just playing the game ourselves, like as a demo. We should have just chucked it on our phones just to see how it reacted at the time.
Oh, we'd have to rewrite if statements to do that.
True.
Instead of mouse controls, you have to put touch controls in.
Actually, sorry, this is like fully side note. But anyway, I'll talk to you about it after.
Okay. So yeah, that's the game.
Which is right.
Second thing we want to talk about is this podcast. You might be wondering why we haven't posted a podcast in
a month or so.
Yeah, it's been a bit. And like we're doing it like every week beforehand.
We were every single week deliberately.
But we kind of just decided that the podcast takes away time from us actually making the game itself. And since we did take the couple of weeks off, we've actually used that time to make the game and made a lot of progress. And it's like been a real romper stomp of a time. Does that mean good or bad? Romp.
I'm gonna say good right now.
We've been romping and stomping on this game.
Roomba stumba.
I've been Roombaing.
We've been roombaing. We've been zoombering.
And And yeah, so we might be, well, no, we're not might. We will be killing this podcast and calling this the last episode of Bujazz Podcast Season 1.
Yeah.
And
we're going on a foreseeable hiatus.
Podcast hiatus.
Podcast hiatus.
That's so cancer.
So cancer.
So after we finish this golf game, we plan to come back with a second wave of Bujazz podcasts, and we're gonna have a lot more structure to it. I'm thinking we might do some like new game news segments.
Yeah.
Like go over some Unity updates or something.
Or
just like have some like researched shit.
Like now that we even know what we're doing, like talk about what we're doing. Like using that time, because like initially we wanted to document our progress, like on video or audio or whatever else of the game updates, and we were just like, okay, these might be 30-second things or 20-minute updates. Like this was a 20-minute or whatever update.
Yeah.
And then it just ended up to us like ranting and talking shit, and we're like, oh, this is a lot of fun. Let's do a podcast as well. And then it kind of just turned more and more into like just two mates just sitting in a room
talking shit,
watching stupid videos and just literally talking shit, which isn't bad.
It's great.
It is so much fun. But stopping that has allowed us to actually like have a game now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're taking a lot more into consideration with our time usage. So yeah, we will be back with the podcast just
and
after
other
we
videos.
have this.
We had so many other video ideas.
Oh yeah, like we have time lapses of us actually making stuff for the game.
Yeah.
We just haven't put it together yet.
I think we mentioned on like previous one or two of the previous ones talking about like doing some like Humble monthly reviews.
Yeah.
Just like talking about games we
itch.io games.
Yeah, just itch.io games.
I really want to do some
like
itch.io game.
Because there's some really good itch.io games, man.
Reviews, or not necessarily critique, because we're not experts, but more so like give ideas.
It's kind of just like a first impression.
Yeah.
Yeah, literally, oh, we found a couple of games, we've never played them, let's load them up. First impression. See what they're like.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then, excuse me.
Help promote the itch.io games.
Yeah, and it's actually, so we found like Sam's been really, really deep in the sort of like indie game communities on Reddit. And it's a really cool place.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Everyone on the Reddit indie dev space is super helpful and polite and stuff.
Like
and it's never like your game sucks.
Yeah.
It's always constructive criticism.
It's not like the music scene.
Where
it is just, oh, you suck. This is shit.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, I like the idea. Maybe if you did this instead. Like it's super supportive. Everyone's in there. Everyone's in it for the same purpose, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, contributing to that, I guess, because we're a part of it now.
Yeah, definitely. And so hopefully you will see our game on itch.io soon.
At least some
a state of the game. Anyway.
Not finished.
I think that's all we have to talk about. We've still got 6 minutes.
If we wanted to wrap it up.
Yeah.
I didn't have anything specific.
Yeah, I think we've gone over everything.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, yeah, so catch us on Bujazz podcast season 2. And you will find our game Golf on itch.io some point soon. To keep up to date with all that stuff, follow us on Instagram. Instagram's the main one. It's at Bujazz Studios.
Posting stories and little bits and pieces of where we're at with it, and just progress shots all the time. So
we have a Facebook page which we will post updates there. We haven't got much on there. We've got a blog post on there at the moment. It's just mostly our Instagram is used. So
it's just so easy.
Other than Instagram, we have the Facebook page, we have Twitter, and we also have a WordPress account, WordPress web page, which we post our blog posts and stuff. I think our last one was, what was our
That was about how we got like essentially like who are like the game idea.
Yeah,
How we
okay.
got to
yeah,
where we
no,
were, pretty
it was
much,
about getting a game idea
Yeah.
and not shooting too big first off.
Yeah, it's just the whole process of we had this freaking crazy idea and then we sat down to try to do it and had no idea what we were doing and then we're like, let's start small.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've already talked about that, but yeah, that was pretty much
Yeah.
what the blog post was.
And I'm gonna put up a how to make a podcast blog post on there, I think,
Yeah.
because there's not many things up on the internet that teach you how. I mean, there is, but it's not super simple.
I think there's obviously things that are like, how to do a podcast, but I think having different people sharing how they do a podcast adds
Yeah, the better.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
'Cause
the
it's
more the better.
Yeah, because there's no one way to do a podcast.
Yeah, definitely.
We're literally sitting in a room with a couple of like eBay arms and in front of a laptop and a camera.
Yeah.
Like, calling it a podcast. Like, it's as simple as that. You don't need no high production H3 freaking studio
Yeah, you can
So,
just start
with
off with a.
corporate desk to
You
run
can
a podcast.
you can download an app called Anchor now, and you can literally just record off your phone, and Anchor will upload for you
That's right.
to everywhere.
So easy.
Yeah, you can just do that. Get the
That'd be
Anchor
cool.
app.
But yeah,
Yeah, that's all.
follow us on the stuffs. And
Send us some messages and stuff, and we will reply to them if you've.
yeah, video ideas or like.
Yeah, anything.
If these were even interesting, I don't know.
Alright, we'll catch you guys later.
Later, boat.
Later, boat. Oh, we gotta do this one. And then we had 3 minutes left.